Hey, it's Kitty from Red Vein, and today Ryan and I will be joined by Christina DelliSanti from Crux Scenica as we go behind the scenes in their workshop to continue our Wicked Women of Richmond celebration.
That's a lot.
This one's like a paragraph. I don't know who wrote this, but this is crazy.
Is it bananas?
It's bananas. So how are you a Wicked Woman of Richmond?
Just being a badass boss bitch. I don't really know.
That's right.
What else? I don't know what else I can say. Getting shit, trying my best to get shit done.
Hey, Christina.
Hey.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Yeah, so my name's Christina. I'm one of the owners of Crux Scenica. I do basically all the financials. I run CNC, mold making, sculpting, scenic painting, basicly just a modge podge of a bunch of different things.
So how long has Crux Scenica been in business?
So I would say the start of 2017
Okay.
officially, and basically what grew from someone wanting to build a prop on a Craigslist ad
Oh, wow.
turned out to be what we are today.
Would you say you primarily do escape room builds, and if so, why do you focus on that?
No, I would say our escape room builds are mostly like 50%. Some full-blown rooms, some are just individual props and technology that we build, but it's definitely not our main thing that we do. But it's definitely something that has grown over the past few years.
Although you guys aren't specifically horror, you've done a lot of spooky and mysterious builds. And just like haunted attractions, escape rooms are able to transport people into another place. What do you enjoy most about creating these themed attraction rooms?
So the most part for me that I enjoy absolutely the most, seeing something go from design to like a 3D model to something that's physically built that other people can enjoy, that it's not just for you or for one person, but for everyone. And I'm a huge fan of video games. One of my favorite video games that I'm playing right now is Borderlands 2. And to be able to take the game aspect of something that you play on a screen with one or two people and to expand that, to share it with more people and to bring that to life, to something you can feel, touch, hear, see or not see, smell, even taste. We've done stuff like that, so I think that's like the coolest part, is the tactileness of it. We built a room that was, you go in handcuffed, not kinky, completely blacked out. It was with 4 people, and you had to just use your senses. So hearing, smell, we had tasting of like jelly beans, of what something would be, what would be the answer to like a lock.
Did someone request that you use taste, or is it just something you guys came up with?
The owner requested that we use taste, and to find ways to do that where we want to make it safe as possible. The whole point of escape rooms is to also like be safe. It's to be fun, but in a really safe environment. You don't want anyone to get hurt or have an allergic reaction.
You've built some incredible props and sets, including a mobile escape room that looks and feels like a moving train. What has been the most challenging build?
I think that one was definitely pretty challenging, specifically because everything has to work together. We used Raspberry Pis on like this network system to make sure that any props that were being used or interacted with went with the sound, went with the butt kickers that we have, that they feel the movement, and that also went with triggering video for it to go, for it to stop. So that's definitely a challenge. Also with the mobile rooms, just making sure that things stay put, because it's being taken across country. Screws just pop out, so making sure that like we glue and screw and make sure everything functions. If we need anything welded, it's better to just do that than to try and make like a wooden structure for a door to make it as stable and as sturdy as possible. I think the longevity of the rooms is pretty tough, and then the beating that it takes.
Have you ever had to turn down a design concept?
The one thing that pops out in my head that it wasn't so much a design concept as I felt like it was more of like an ethical type thing. Someone basically wanted us to, this person wanted to go through a room from someone else's business and then come to us and ask if we can replicate it. And we were just like, no, we don't do that, sorry.
So you guys made a helmet out of chicken bones. Tell me more.
So we were approached by an agency and they were like, we have this concept that we want to present to this client. Can you do this in a week? We'll provide you all of the chicken bones that are bleached and cleaned.
They gave you chicken bones.
Yes,
Okay.
They ordered, I think, 200 chicken wings, and they gave it to people in the office, and they were like, please eat these fast. And then the guy took it to his house and boiled for safety, and then gave it to us in bags and brought it here. And by the time we talked to them about the concept, to the time it had to be executed and done was 3 days. So there was no need there that I couldn't mess up.
Oh,
And
wow.
basically I was working on it for 3 days straight, and it went pretty flawlessly, actually. Luckily we didn't have any big mishaps, and it went really well at the presentation that they gave. Apparently they were one of the first ones to present it for like a larger pitch, and they brought it in and the people loved it, and so every other marketing company that came by, they kept it on their table for all their competitors to watch. And it is at I believe it's at the CFO's office in a glass case, and
As
they're
it should
keeping
be.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get rid of that. Can you eat chicken wings now?
I haven't had a chicken wing since. And that was a few months ago, and I haven't touched one since. I don't know if it was a subconscious thing, but I just haven't eaten it.
You see those bones and then you're like, I need a belt. Did it linger afterwards? What? Did it stay after?
No, it was all right. I mean, it stays on your hands. It's the chicken smell like kind of stayed on your hands, and since it's in a glass case in some like executive's office, I don't know if he's ever lifted it up, but I don't know if it's gonna rot or whatever's
When
gonna
he's
happen.
hungry, he picks up the glass.
All right, so no more chicken bones, but what
No.
kind of themes or builds do you want to do more of?
I would definitely say, I think like the escape rooms more, I think would be very cool. I've definitely fallen in love with the trailer aspect of it, just because I think it's just a really cool idea. And to be able to just like pull up a trailer and to just experience like this thing that has, sound design, vibrations. I just think it's just really cool, because the last one we did had pneumatics in it and a fog machine.
Cool. Wow.
And it was something really special, and one of the first of its kind of what we did as a company.
Is there a theme that you're secretly hoping someone will request?
I think if someone was really serious about taking like an actual video game and like bringing it to life, I think would be really cool. I'm waiting for someone to come to us and like make us have like licensing to be able to do something.
Right.
Like a I know that there was like a Resident Evil escape room game that happened. But yeah, just doing stuff like that would be, I think, really cool.
Do you ever go back and play any of your own games?
I mean, it's kind of hard to do that once we like build it, and it's also hard for us to actually like go out and play escape rooms sometimes, because we're super picky. We know what we like. We kind of want to see a little bit forward instead of stock image that someone puts out. We want to see like some videos, some what are we getting into for the experience, but. Yeah, we've never played like our own games. I mean, we constantly play it like while we're producing it. So maybe after a while we get sick of it.
So artistically, what inspires you?
I think personally, two of my favorite artists, and correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, it's Theo Jensen and Arthur Ganson, personally for me. One of them builds like these really big well, I guess medium-sized like contraptions where it has like these pulleys and all these detailed sort of intricate parts, but it's being used to like make an artichoke leaf walk on a wheel. Like very like mundane, weird type of stuff. And I really like that aspect of like putting all your time and effort into something a little stupid and like a little fun. I've made like personally, I've made a Bane mask from The Dark Knight Rises. I made that out of glass. I would love to, and I was talking to my partner about this, the engine that's over there behind me, this dually diesel Ford F-350 engine to make a functioning one out of glass, I think would be really cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just because.
Just because.
It's taking something that's like super, like with the Bane mask that's like super evil or industrial and making it like this delicate thing that you can just smash and break. I really
Just like Batman's back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't remind me. I'll take a drink to that.
In the haunt world, building and fabricating sets is heavily dominated by men.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think more women should be getting into it?
Absolutely. It's so much fun to work with your hands and to get dirty. Like, period.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Did you ever foresee your art leading to fabrication on this level?
We did pneumatics for the first time for our escape room trailer. I mean, our clients really want, they are the ones who like really, like we do push ourselves, but our clients are the ones who like really push us. And we're open with our clients and saying, we've never done this before, but we'll figure out how to do it. And they go, great. And then we learn it, and then it's a new skill that we have.
And do you think Women in Horror Month is a necessary celebration?
Yeah, I think it's really good to see women who are working in the industry, working with their hands in any male-dominated industry. Mm-hmm. I think it's really good to see. You know, I'm 25 years old, and I've never really seen any women like that have been, that's something that's like obvious. It's always like you have to like really, really search hard. Mm-hmm. And I feel like from what I've done, what it has exposed to me, it's like I don't actually have to look that hard. Like they're there, you know, and it shouldn't be that hard to find them and recognize them. It's, you know, they're all awesome.
Gotta bring them to the forefront.
Yay.
What can we expect from Crux Scenica in 2019?
This year, I think we're gonna launch our prop store
nice.
For like escape rooms, anyone who needs to renting out flats or stages or anything like that. So I think that's something that we're definitely looking forward to and working to. There's a project we're working on now. I don't know if I can talk about it to its full extent, but it's gonna go in a few stores, and it has to do with like after guys get vasectomy and they want to drink some beers. That would be...
Sounds really interesting.
So, I don't even know
like
what
I
to
said,
expect.
weird
what
stuff.
Kind of prop is this?
You know, just really weird stuff. Like I said, our clients come to us and they're like, so we have an idea. We want to see, is this possible? We're like, of course it is. You just gotta figure it out how to do it.
Well, Christina, thank you so much for speaking with us today. We appreciate you sharing all of your secrets and all the behind-the-scenes knowledge that you have with us. Badass bitches gotta stick
Woo,
together.
that's right.
Woo-hoo!
That's right.
We're gonna build some stuff.
Cheers.
Happy Women in Horror Month. No!
There's no way you replicate that.
I can't be sincere twice. Excuse me. It's bananas. This is all nuts. Can't believe this.